So today we're checking out an incredible Minecraft plugin made by one of my moderators, Humbo. Now we've checked out multiple of his plugins before, and today we're checking out Ultimate Block Regen, an improved version of Mine X Farm Regen, which I've previously covered. Now, Ultimate Block Regen adds a ton of incredible features and customization, and today I'm going to show you how it all works. I do want to ask you to double check if you're subscribed to my channel, as a very big part of my daily viewers is still not. And also, don't forget to join the Cassasor universe, link can be found down below. So, Ultimate Block Regen can be purchased from Spigot MC. A link to the page can be found in the description down below. Make sure you're logged into a Spigot MC account, otherwise you're not going to be able to see the page. Now, even though the plugin is paid, we are doing a giveaway here on the channel, and I will tell you more about how all that will work and how you can enter later in the video. Now, after downloading the plugin, make sure to drag it into the plugins folder of your Minecraft server and then give it a quick little reboot. Now, after that, it is time to set up the plugin. So the main command we will be using today is /regen menu. Over here you can access all of the plugin's most important features. This includes the regen wand, which we need to actually create a regen in the first place. So I'm gonna simply click on there, and from here I can now create a regen, world edit style. So I'm simply gonna left click on this block, right click on the one in the other corner, just like that, and then we can type /regen create. I'm gonna call it subscribe because I'm very creative. Now, do be aware this is case sensitive, but after executing, your regen has been created. Now, what does that mean? Well, inside of this regen, certain blocks will now regenerate. Now, if you want to know and edit which blocks, you can do all that from the /regen menu. So let's go back to the regen menu again, and then here in the bottom right, we got the edit menu. Now, upon opening it, you first have to choose between two regions. But wait, we only had one, right? Well, yes, that is because the first region here is not actually a region. It are the global settings. So you can customize these global settings a certain way, and then any other region you create, you can toggle it to follow these global settings. So you don't have to customize every single one of them independently. But let's first just take a look at the subscribe region. So we're simply gonna click, and after that we got a few regional settings. So we can teleport to the region, we can disable or enable the region, we can make it follow either per region settings or global settings, more on that later. Then you can enable per region permissions, which means after enabling this, players on your server will need this permission through a plugin like, for example, Lookperms, to actually mine inside of this region. I'm just gonna keep it disabled for now, and then here at the end we got the edit blocks menu. Now what we first have to do is exit out of the menu and type /regen bypass, just like that. You are now in bypass mode, and now I can just freely place diamond ores inside of this region, just like that. That looks beautiful. And now when I grab a pickaxe and I mine one of these ores, you can see, bam, the ores turn into bedrock block. The diamonds itself will go to my inventory immediately, so I don't even have to pick them up, and after just a single second, the bedrock blocks will turn back into diamond blocks. Now everything you see happen here, we can customize. From the item that is required to mine these blocks, to how long it takes to regenerate, to which block will appear when we mine it, to even which block will appear after it regenerates. If you're getting confused, don't you worry, I'm gonna show how it works. So let's go back to the regen menu. I'm gonna go to the edit menu, after that the subscribe region, and I'm gonna edit the blocks. Now in here you can first of all remove blocks by shift clicking. So let's say I don't want wood to regenerate in certain regions, I can just shift click on all the wood blocks and they will disappear. There we go. Just gonna filter them out. That looks great. So now not a single wood type will regenerate. This also means that by default, people are gonna be unable to break any trees inside of a region, because it's not in this list. Now let's say we want to edit the diamond ore. We're simply gonna click on it to edit, and here we got a ton of settings to change. So first of all, you can disable or enable the regeneration, and then the second option immediately is a pretty big one. We can customize the replace block. So currently the replace block for the diamond ore is spoiler alert, a diamond ore. Now, why is this useful? Why would you want to change the replace block? I'm just gonna grab a gold ore and an iron ore. Then I'm going back to this menu and click on add blocks. As soon as this corner changes to purple stained glass, we can place the gold ore and the iron ore inside and then click on the nether star again to actually add them. So now these are all the blocks that can appear after the diamond ore regenerates. So just to show you, I'm gonna mine one and you can see it doesn't turn into a diamond ore again. It is a gold ore now. Now do keep in mind, when I now mine the gold ore again, you can see it will stay a gold ore. That is because I haven't customized the gold ore at all. The only thing I've customized is the diamond ore. So the diamond ore right now has essentially a 1 in 3 chance to become a diamond ore again, but it also has a 1 in 3 chance to become a gold ore and a 1 in 3 chance to become an iron ore. So there we go. This one is becoming diamond again and diamond again. Wow, we're so incredibly lucky. Oh, there we go. But essentially, when I keep on mining and mining and mining, there are gonna be no diamond blocks left. There we go. Now we only got gold and iron ores, and these will not change anymore. Because for that to happen, we would have to go to the gold ore and the iron ore settings, and then for this scenario, add the gold ore and the diamond ore as replace blocks as well. Now next up, we got the add extra tool damage. So how much durability should an item lose upon breaking this block? Currently it is on 1, which is just default. But if we put this very, very high, that would essentially mean that our poor pickaxe is gonna suffer upon breaking some iron. Then next up, we got the custom delay. So currently the delay is on 1. Now if we set this to something like, for example, 5, then right now you can see it will take a lot longer for the bedrock blocks to turn into iron again. There we go. It takes 5 seconds. But the gold still regenerates very, very quickly. And then we got the custom delay block. So the delay block is essentially the block that will appear during the regeneration. So this block will be there until a replace block takes its place. Now currently it is on bedrock, but we can add all sorts of blocks here. In the same way we can add all sorts of replace blocks. So I like amethyst, it's pretty cool. Let's add it as a replace block, just like that. Okay. So now there is a random chance it will become a bedrock block, but it can also become an amethyst block. So let's break some iron and oh, there we go. It turned into an amethyst one. It is just a 50-50 chance. So sometimes it will be bedrock, sometimes it will be amethyst, but you can of course also completely replace the bedrock if you don't like it. Now something which you can also do is remove every single block from here. So both the bedrock and the amethyst. And when you do that, the replace block will be air. So now there is absolutely nothing. It is just empty space, but still the blocks will regenerate. Do make sure your players don't suffocate, but yeah, you can do that. Now what you can also do is add a command. Now I'm pretty sure you can think of some very good use cases for this, or you just make it so it trolls your players. It really doesn't matter, but any command can be added to a block break. You can also set a money reward, though it does require you to have Vault and an economy plugin installed. Then next we got customized drops. So when we click on there, we're able to add a drop. So let's just do apple, and then the chance is gonna be 1, which is 100%. You can make the chance as little as 0.001. So that is a very, very small percentage. Now I'm just gonna do 1, and then I'm gonna press enter, and you can see there it is. It's added. Now we're gonna type done in chat without any slash. Now the customized drop is set to apple, which means when I now mine the iron ore, I will get an apple. Now do keep in mind that this will override the regular drop. So I don't get any iron ore from this anymore. I will now just get apples. Now you can also change the custom block break sound if that is something that you want to do. You can customize the XP drops. So currently it is set to 1. You can set it high. You can set it high up. Yeah, there we go. That's just hilarious. Yeah, so you can do that. You can definitely do that. And then near the end, we also got custom required tool. Now, what does that mean? Well, a custom required tool is a tool that is required to mine this block. Now, this option is especially handy if you're using custom items on your Minecraft server. Because something that I haven't mentioned yet is that this plugin is fully compatible with ItemsAdder. So let's say you have a crazy ton of custom pickaxes on your server, and you want to make it so that this iron ore is only mineable with a custom pickaxe that you have, then you can do that through here. Now, before you can add a custom item as a required tool, you have to kinda add it to the Ultimate Block Regen plugin. But before I show you how to do that, let's talk about the giveaway. Humbo, my legendary Discord mod and the developer of this plugin, has decided to give away one free copy of the Ultimate Block Regen plugin for every 50 likes this video receives, with a maximum of 10 copies. Now, the giveaway will take place over on the Casasora Universe Discord server. Link can of course be found down below. Make sure to join. On there you want to locate the giveaway channel, and if you're watching this video in the first week after its release, the giveaway will still be ongoing. Now, after the week is over, we will check how many likes this video has received, and then we'll determine how many copies of the plugin we're giving away to people who participated in the giveaway. So make sure to join the Casasora Universe. Link can of course be found in the description, and also don't forget to like the video because it will literally increase your chance to get a free copy. So here we got a custom pickaxe. It is just a regular diamond pickaxe, nothing special, but it's named custom pickaxe. Now, before we can make it so that people can only break the iron ore with this pickaxe, we have to add it to the plugin. And we can do that by typing /regen, then create, and then you can give it any name. I'm gonna call it cpick, which stands for custom pickaxe. Now, do make sure that you have the item that you want to add to the plugin in your hand while executing this command. But if you do, you can just press enter and there we go. The item has been added. So now we can go back to editing the iron ore and we can click on customize required tools. And here you simply want to type only the name that you gave the tool while executing the /regen item create command. So for me that is cpick. Then I'm gonna press enter and there we go. Now the required tool list for the iron ore is cpick, which means that this is now the tool required to mine that block. So I'm simply gonna press done and you can see it happen live, because here I got a diamond pickaxe and this is my custom pickaxe, which literally the only difference between these two is the name. That's it. But when I try to mine this iron ore with a diamond pickaxe, you can see it does not work. So when I grab the custom pickaxe, I can mine it without any issue. Now in this case, I've chosen to just grab a regular pickaxe and rename it, but you can do the same thing with, for example, an ItemsAdder pickaxe. So an actual custom pickaxe. Now also good to point out, to make sure nobody gets confused, it doesn't matter how people obtain this custom pickaxe. Of course, this custom pickaxe is nothing more than a diamond pickaxe with a name change. But that does mean if I grab an anvil, I put the diamond pickaxe in there and I name it the exact same thing as this pickaxe. So custom pickaxe, just like that. And I then get it and I try to mine the block now, you can see now it will work. So essentially it will look at the name, it will look at the lore, and it will look at the custom model data of the pickaxe. And if all those three things are the same, doesn't matter how you get it, but then it will meet the requirements and you will be able to break the actual block. So those are all the settings you can change per block. Now, a few more incredible things that I want to highlight about this plugin. When you click on the edit menu section and you then go to the global settings, you will be met with exactly the same menu as we saw before. So you will just see a ton of blocks that will regenerate, and you can remove blocks from here, you can edit blocks from here, you can add blocks to here, which I will show in a bit. But let's say I would remove every single block except for the gold block. So there we go. Now we only got the gold block here. When I now go to a region, like subscribe, and I enable the global setting over here by changing the status to disabled, then now inside of this region only gold blocks will regenerate, because that is what the global settings are. So you can see I can't break these, I'm just unable to. But when I add some gold blocks to the mix, you can see these I can remove. And when we set per region regeneration to enabled again, we can still remove golden blocks, but we can also mine gold ore again. Now knowing how to add blocks is also pretty handy. So inside of the main menu, you get a button that is called add more blocks. When you click on there, we can simply select a region. So it's gonna be the global one or the one that we just created. And when we click on there, we can just drag the, for example, crying obsidian inside. There we go. Then I'm gonna click on add, and now crying obsidian has been added. Which means if we go to the edit menu and then click on global, now there will be crying obsidian, which we can further customize from here. Now inside of this menu, you can also reload the plugin. Let's say you would change stuff in the config, and you can also change the plugin prefix. Now the last thing I want to take a look at today is the toggle menu. So the toggle menu is a place where you can just disable and enable all sorts of things. Like for example, allow block placement. So when you set this one to enabled, everybody is going to be able to place blocks inside of a region. When you disable it, nobody is going to be able to place any blocks inside of a region. Now you can also completely disable a region. If that is something that you want to do, you can change if items go to your inventory directly or if they will actually drop. So by default, stuff will be sent to your inventory instantly, but if you want the items to just drop on the ground, you can disable this. Then you can enable or disable the update checker. You can choose if crops should regenerate as seeds. Now this is enabled by default, so that means if you have crops inside of a regeneration region, should they regrow as seeds, just like this? Or do you want the crop to regenerate as a fully grown crop? Just like this. And then last but not least, do you want to enable or disable messages? I mean, that's fully up to you. And that is gonna be everything for today. I want to thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out the ultimate Block Regen plugin. Link can be found down below. And if you're watching this video in week 1, the giveaway is still ongoing, so you will still have a chance to win this plugin for 100% free. I want to thank you so much for watching. Do make sure to subscribe to my channel if you've not done so yet. Also, don't forget to join my Discord, the Cassasora Universe. Link can be found down below. And thank you so much to my channel members for the incredible support. You guys are truly amazing. And then I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!